I'm telling myself that too. All right, so looking at DGP Friday notes, right? We have one that's very similar right here, correct? It's at least the top portion of what we're looking at if you look at your DGP. All right, the only difference is it then has a box, which I told you is a modifier, which is typically adjectives coming off of this one, right? Then it also has this, a prepositional phrase down here. And if you look at your DGP, it looks exactly like those. It just is that it's in a series separated from one another. Okay. Now, in this box, I told you that it was going to be your simple subject. Squirrel. Squirrel. It is squirrel. Okay, we'll come back to it. But right now, what we want to focus on is our simple subject, squirrel. In this next box, even just following along with your DGP Friday notes, it says that a transitive verb, your verb or verbs will be here. What is our verb? Squirrel took. Okay. Now, in order to complete the idea, squirrel took what? Acorns. Caveman talk, or what we want people to know as a basic in the English language, is simply on that line. Squirrel took acorns. In reality, with our sentence, that's all we want people to know, is that the squirrel took acorns. That's it. Now that we're all surviving and we're here. So we've got our basics. Squirrel took acorns. Okay? Squirrel took acorns. That's the basics of what they want you to know. I will call it caveman talk because some will sound like caveman. This one's not too bad. Now, I told you we had modifiers. We made things more specific. What has it been? It is the. The modifies squirrel, right? So it's at an angle away from it. It is the adjective that goes along with squirrel. Okay? Now, something modified took. It is two. Because you're not the took, you took two. Okay? And notice which two it's using. The short two is a direction. If you ever have trouble with which two to use, two with a single O is a direction. You go to the shortest point possible, the shortest path possible to get from A to B. Now, if you're extra, like Ben up there, then you need that extra O. You're just too much to handle sometimes. Okay? If you have extra, if it's something more or also or in addition to, it would be two O's. Now, if it is a number, why would you use anything else other than TWO? Okay? I always remember that there's a W in the middle because why would you use anything else? Just some tricks of which two to use because I'm sure that many of you misuse the twos anyway.
Yeah, why is there W? Why is there like 3 different ways?
Why? Different etymology, different sources of the language.
But W doesn't even make sense.
I don't know what to tell you. Try to tweet that out as much as possible. So back to our sentence here, though. Took, to, and then remember, these are always going to be nouns or verbs. So what is it? It is nest. Nouns and verbs will always go on the horizontal boxes. Everything else is a modifier to the word above. What is modifying nest? It's. We know specifically that it is the squirrel's nest because of the modifier. Correct? Questions, concerns, comments about Friday's DGP. Diagramming a sentence is not necessarily all that important, but it does teach us why we use the words we use and why someone could be confused within the English language and why understanding breaks down from time to time. Okay? So it's important to do these. All right, remember to hit save and close, please. And then go into Canvas and submit the assignment from the LTI page, which is the actual Google thing that says assignments in the upper right-hand corner. There should be a submit button for you.
Is this it? Can you submit it here too?
Yes, that's where you'll, yep, hit submit. And then I will know that they are submitted and I will know to grade them. All right, sounds like we're in good shape.